Hello. Hey guys, welcome back to the RT Vlogs. I'm probably going to stick with this format for a while. It feels much more real and just in time with what I'm doing. Taking time and setting it aside to do vlogs, it's not letting me post the way that I want to, and it's not letting me feel like I'm being myself. So welcome back, guys. Just finished at the gym, and I think I want to start just shooting off at the hip when I do these vlogs. And the thing that came to mind when I thought about shooting at the hip was giving up. I wanted to talk about giving up for a second because I wanted to ask the question, when are you giving up? Is giving up really giving up? So I'm just going to think out loud here, but I don't think people are ever giving up when they truly believe they've given up. And I think it's because we all know what giving up would really look like, and none of us are willing to ever go that far. None of us are ever really willing to go that far. What we're willing to do is sound like, at least I know, that it's important actually. In my case, it's important to sound like you want to give up, but not actually going over the edge. It helps to remind yourself that you're human. And it helps to familiarize yourself with the kind of feeling that you would have if you did truly give up, or at least if you were on the path to giving up, to letting go, to just letting things down and actually feeling some kind of despair about your situation. And it doesn't have to be that your situation is hard. It doesn't have to be that your circumstance is difficult. You could be making it difficult for yourself. You could have something that you endeavor to do, and because you're trying to get it done and you're trying to accomplish something, it's making your life difficult. It's making your situations hard for you because you actually want something. So in times like those, it's good to feel despair. It's good to feel despair because it's very easy to feel hope about the thing that you want the most, that you're creating and curating yourself. I mean, who wants to doubt themselves, right? The thing is, as I'm sure we're all aware, and thanks to technology, it's so much easier for us to be reminded that we're actually alone. We don't have the people that we think are for us around us. We don't have them around us. And then when we pick and choose certain people, at least perhaps in my case, when I choose people, it doesn't seem to work out the way that I thought it was supposed to. So there's that. There's a lot of people that we think we're close to. And when it's time for us to lean on them, we can't lean on them. So it makes it really difficult to be secure in being sad and being disappointed and feeling despair. So that's why earlier I had said feeling despair, or at least allowing yourself to know what it feels like and sounds like to be in despair, is important. If you're alone and you know what it's like to know that you're alone and to feel those feelings, there's something about that moment that you can actually absorb into yourself. It becomes a moment of information. It becomes something you're informed about. And it's not just a moment that you've a moment of hard time that you've fallen upon and no one was able to provide you that carriage, that safety net. Effectively, I'm saying to feel the despair before you have to feel the despair, it gives you the safety net of knowing the feeling. And I think it's more important to know the feeling rather than to disappoint yourself on purpose, because there's a difference. There's no need to hurt yourself on purpose because you think you will be hurt. That's a different purpose. There's a different reasoning when it comes to that. When you know where you want to go, it makes it easier for you to know how you might fall. And even if you're not going to fall, there are things that you will learn if you fail that would actually propagate you to your next goal, and it would actually be the thing that helps you figure out what you've been struggling to figure out. It's that typical, oh, how could I have not realized it was right in front of me? And it's more so germinating that seed within you without finding yourself in that position and combining that position with that hopelessness you feel just because you expected someone to be around. It's okay to expect someone to be around if you know that you have a team that will help you with that. It's okay to go find that team if you know that you don't have a team either. How do you find that team? Well, this is me thinking out loud. I'm not here to offer solutions, not right now anyway. But that's my thoughts on giving up. It's almost like you're never actually giving up, but you want to know what it feels like to let yourself down. And it helps you remind yourself that you're human, not because you fail, but because you feel things that naturally come with failure. Right? And that's what you really want, because there's certain things you learn in failure you don't learn in victory. And in my case, I don't like to lose. And I think it's more importantly than losing, I think it's more important to know what failure teaches you and to adapt the world to you from that place. So those are my thoughts. And I know it's a bit noisy out here, but I think that adds to the overall magic of these vlogs that I'm going to start doing out here. I don't think I'm going to be sitting in that chair near the window, maybe sometime in the future. But there that is. Everyone enjoy your day. I'll see you soon.